Hello and welcome to IABM TV. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Ben Gunkel, Head of Business Development and Partnerships at PlayBox Technology. Ben, welcome to IABM TV.
Hi Ben, thanks for having me.
So Ben, how have advertiser priorities in the media changed as we move further into 2021?
Okay, right, so advertiser priorities were on a very interesting trajectory up to now, which was primarily mobile first viewing on apps and the web. But there have been reports, obviously, that like everything else, that the COVID-19 pandemic has negatively impacted that upward trend. The reason for that being is that, pretty obvious, more people are at home, less people commuting, less people spending time watching through their mobile device. So, this becomes an issue. The other issue being that when this trend picks up again, that broadcasters need to be there, at the forefront of the mobile first strategy. So we would say, don't give up hope on mobile first. It's still a real opportunity. And OTT spending is through the roof. In 2020, it was hinted to be around $2 billion mark. So 2021, there's no reason why OTT ad spending should slow down. There's been a lot of new consumer platforms and OTT platforms that advertisers will be looking to exploit, and also taking advantage of other exciting technologies like connected TV. So being able to move between mobile, desktop and smart TV platforms for viewing. And so, as far as we're concerned, digital video, it's here to stay, and it doesn't really show any signs of slowing down in the long term.
And so Ben, how can broadcasters, big and small, keep that all-important advertising revenue flowing as a result of these changing priorities?
Right. Okay. So coronavirus has obviously has depleted traditional ad revenue expenditure, and traditional broadcasters have been hit by this. So these people need to embrace change, perhaps expanding on horizons in terms of content delivery. So looking at new platforms to deliver to, YouTube, social media, for example. But more importantly is that the focus should be on high quality content. So, what do people want to see, and making sure that quality remains high. But one thing that's easier said than done is keeping on top of which platforms perform well with audiences, and embracing like I said, the connected TV experience, very hot topic at the moment. Follow where the money goes, mostly into sort of OTT and digital video.
And so how has COVID-19 influenced advertising priorities, and how do you think it will continue to have an impact on advertisers?
Okay, I seem to start the answer to every question with the word obviously, but again, obviously COVID-19 has had a huge impact on advertising expenditure across the world. Everybody's been tightening, or advertisers have been tightening their belts. From 2021 onwards, we think advertisers will be even more selective with their spending, but obviously they want to stay ahead of newest trends and advancements. So again, OTT, digital video, these things will be huge. With data measurement and tracking improvements on digital platforms, who are my demographic, that will ensure better return on investments and measurements for advertisers. So, COVID-19 has had all sorts of effects on advertising expenditure, but there are a lot of good developments and innovations that are pulling it the other way, hopefully.
And so, Ben, how beneficial is social media as a tool for broadcasters in 2021?
It can't possibly be understated how important it is. The benefit of social media as a tool is huge, primarily because of its potential as numerous CDN, so ability to deliver your content to multiple viewers. So Facebook Live, IGTV, YouTube, live streaming, huge draws. they let you interact with people directly through chats, comments, social interactions, and obviously uploading clips from content to social media has been a huge source of awareness for broadcasters. Highlights, things like this. They've been using platforms, social media platforms, for that for years. So, clips can possibly go viral. There's a possibility of getting that effect on social media. That can't be underestimated either. And using social media for your content obviously opens up other avenues for advertisers. So whether it's facilitated by you or through Facebook or YouTube, for example.
Okay, and so Ben, finally, how can PlayBox solutions help to future-proof broadcast operations into 2021 and beyond?
Yeah. Okay. So the biggest thing for us is that having the ability to provide people with on-premises and cloud-based solutions, remote playout. These things sort of evolve with you as a broadcaster. Also, the addition of being able to scale up and scale down the quantity of channels. And also platforms that you're broadcasting to. So streaming applications, for our product specifically, we've got multiple parallel outputs, so you can send streams to various different platforms simultaneously, and you can also send different resolutions to different platforms as well, and different codecs, different CDNs. So these are all things that are possible with the PlayBox. But we've been assisting people with digital video for the past few years. We've helped set up some large well-known networks, being giving people the ability to deliver their content to new markets, and we've been spearheading the movement to OTT and digital. And I honestly can put my hand on my heart and say, if it wasn't for PlayBox, I think it would have been very difficult to do it. And a lot of people are now jumping on board as a result of what's going on in the world. But we're here to support people ongoing. So
Excellent. Well, Ben, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been great talking with you.
thanks, Ben. Take care.
You can find out more about everything we've discussed with Ben at playboxtechnology.com.